Oubre out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. White is out there with Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room, just to keep everybody unified, can be so critical.
3 on the clock. Here's Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Brown outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Shoots from the corner, and that's good for 2.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Smart kicks to Tatum. No good. Shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside, Smart. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets with possession here. Passes the ball. The tray. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Smart against Ball. Brown finds Horford. Over Plumlee. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics on D. They trail by 3.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
White dishes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. White against Ball. Pass to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Ball with it, picked up by Brown. Lets it fly, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Utah.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
On defense, the Hornets, 3-point lead. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Hornets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
Ball, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the 3-ball is good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Ball against Smart. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Floats one up. It's not going to go for him. Plumlee with some nice D. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brown outside. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Ball, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And White kicks to Horford. Tatum passes to White. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. White against Oubre. There's the pass to Plumlee. Dishes at the ball. Clock at 6. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's White missing. The Hornets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the basket by Rozier.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Tatum finds White. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier looking around. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. He feeds it to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
What a polished scorer is Jheizon Tatum. Use your physical gifts and get to work.
Right wing. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Smart passes to Horford. That one, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. To the paint. Oubre kicks to Rozier. Charlotte moving it around. Takes a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Smart. Softly drops in the floater. Smart's got 5 points so far.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
Rozier against Tatum. And stolen by White. He dishes it to Smart. That one goes. Count it.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Derek White. Dimes, he's checked in for Charlotte.
One shot.
And that one falls for Smart. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Passes it to Dimes. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee trying to break loose. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Pass to Oubre. Inside. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Smart over to help. 1:16 left in the first quarter. To stop the run. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
He kicks to Tatum. Brogdon outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Bottoms, he's checked in for Charlotte. Brogdon hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Brogdon comes over to help. Dimes. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Free throw good from Washington. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 11 points for Marcus Smart.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and I just believed in it.
Yep, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Williams is out there with Brown. Then there's Vonleh. Then there's lights out. And it's Brogdon in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dimes. He's guarded by Williams. The rebound by Brogdon. The Celtics with the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Brogdon.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Smith the pass to Richards. Over Vonleh. Off target there with the little leaner.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the... Interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Ball. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And they call an illegal screen here. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that Raptors game, they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Celtics making a switch here. Layman's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Washington. Stolen by McDaniels. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Charlotte, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Doris, when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane we've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Smith kicks the ball. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot missing. Good D by Williams. And Vonleh has it in the corner. Here's lights out, covered by Smith. Vonleh at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Here's Layman. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Ball with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brogdon the pass to lights out. Back to Brogdon. Layman kicks to Brogdon. And there's the pass to lights out. Williams outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Richards passes to Smith. Ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open. Let me make the game easy for him.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And so here's Charlotte, trailing by 2, and it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass the ball. And stolen by Vonleh. One-on-one fast break. Here's Brogdon. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And so here's Charlotte. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Dimes, and he banks in the layup. Dimes got 6.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. No good. That would have tied it. Brogdon right side. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ball with a wide open look, and the Hornets miss again. Boston leading by 4. Here's lights out, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. You look at lights out, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Richards. The second chance effort. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
The shot by Vonleh, no good. Hornets trail by 4. In the corner, Smith with it. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Charlotte shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Smith right side. It doesn't go for him. Celtics leading by 6. Outside Williams. To the left wing. Here's Lights Out. Sinks the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Smith the pass to Dimes. Shoots from the line. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brogdon outside. Over Smith. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
McDaniels dishes to Smith. Richards passes to Smith. Shoots from 12. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Lights Out. He's got 5. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Lights Out passes to Williams. Shoots the 3. Here's Vonleh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Smith.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Free throw good, Vonleh. Well, Noah Vonleh was given a lot of minutes to work with last season, and he showed solid improvement.
Well, Vonleh was productive both as a scorer and a rebounder. He made great use of the opportunity presented to him. You think about it. He came into the league at such a young age. You forget he's still years away from what we should consider his prime.
Here's Ball. Here's Richards. Drops in the layup for 2. Bottom's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Moves on moves. Correct, that's Jheizon Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jheizon Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
He's off on the second. And with the 6'8" arm span, Terry Rozier, Doris, plays a lot bigger than his 6'1" height.
Kevin, there is no doubt this is one of the outstanding rebounders from the guard position. He is an excellent defensive player. Scary Terry can hurt you on both ends of the floor. Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Jones, the pass to Richards. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Richards.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Tatum finds Smart. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, Kevin, the defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
And here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rozier, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Brown. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
White against Rozier. Count that one. Rozier's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Smart. A steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rozier's got the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Smart dishes to White. 24 seconds left in the first half. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Smart. It's blocked. Here's Ball. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all.
But, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Charlotte. Washington out there with Plumlee. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Rozier against White. Scooped up. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Rozier.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Smart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, here's Ball. The pass to Washington. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ball kicks to Rozier. They get the rebound. Another shot. Washington, that's good. Smart with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Smart against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Now Oubre. Charlotte moving it around. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Jaylen Brown. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smart passes to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Oubre. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Brown throws it down.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Oubre outside. Now the dish to Ball. And Smart over to help. Passes it to Plumlee. Here's Oubre. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 5. There's the lob to Brown.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
And Smart over to help. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that one falls for Smart. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 7, and Tatum over to help. Here's Ball. He's got 10. Here's Washington. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Down low, knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Oubre, no one around him. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Oubre's got 8 points.
Well, Kelly Oubre Jr. is especially dangerous in the open floor. Leaks out in transition. Nice.
Nice shot by Smart.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Plumlee. Ball finds Plumlee. Here's Rozier. Back to Plumlee. 4 on the shot clock. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Here's Smart. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Plumlee in the high post. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. No good that time. Celtics leading by 9. Outside Tatum. Horford the pass to Tatum. White with it. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
Here's Tatum. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Tatum's got 9 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the pass to Plumlee. Here's Rozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Brown. Pass to Horford. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jayson Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. And lights out subbed in for Marcus Smart. Charlotte also making some changes. Ball's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Dimes in for Rozier.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Here's Dimes. He's got 8. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Cornett. Plumlee finds ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Dimes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Brown against Ball. Brown dishes to Horford. That shot missing, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Dimes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
It's deflected. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Ball. He's got 5. To the middle. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ball.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's lights out. 5 points in the game. It's blocked. Now here's Ball. Here's Dimes. He's got 10. Back to Ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's lights out. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lights out's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Dimes. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. Dimes got 4 this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Lights out. Banked in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Ball, the pass to Ball. Outside, Jones. Here's Dimes, guarded by Horford, and stolen by Horford. Ball against Brown. He kicks it to Horford. Passes it to lights out. Free throw line jump shot. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball with it. He's got 15. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's lights out. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Ball, the pass to Dimes. Ball against Brown. From outside the arc. Hornets keep it alive.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Here's Dimes, and it's good. 2 points. Dimes got 14 points. Boston leading by 9.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The rebound by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. To the paint, Cornet passes to lights out. From the arc, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Boston on top, up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hornets trail by 9. Lights out there with Brogdon. Then it's Williams. And there's Jackson, and it's Cornet in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Charlotte shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass the ball. Now the pass to Dimes. Dishes it to Smith. Shot clock at 3. And the rejection by Jackson. That's good from Brogdon on the assist from Jackson. Brogdon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Smith the pass to the dock. Smith outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Jackson passes to Lights out. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 16. And the Hornets call time here. The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, at North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
Some changes for Boston. Jheizon Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornet. Light comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Lights out. And then for Charlotte, Plumlee, he's checked in for Jones. Oubre comes in for Ball. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Dimes. Smith kicks to Rozier. And they get it. Rebound Boston.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you like to see Jheizon Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, how about Jheizon Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Smith outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Williams with the block. White down low. Rozier defending. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Boston?
Feeds it to White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Rozier up top. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break, and White slams it in.
And And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Williams against Plumlee. Passes to the doctor. And the shot is long. Boston leading by 21. Smart wide open. He fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Rozier. There's the feed to Plumlee. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think, Greg. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Williams inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one falls for Williams. Replay is always a good topic to talk about. Any changes, Doris, you'd like to see in the system or in the process?
Well, one of the beautiful things you have in the league is the opportunity in both summer league and then also in your development league is the opportunity to put things in place. For instance, a coach's challenge has been experimented with at both of those different levels. And now the coach's challenge will be adopted and employed in the NBA. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
Hornets trail by 21. Rozier the pass to Smith. Back to Rozier. 5 to shoot. That's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. White's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Smith against Tatum. Smith, no luck.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Both teams will make substitutions. Smith against Smart. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
And here is Rozier. Will it go? And it's Kabengele with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Rozier, and that one good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
White the pass to Layman. From downtown, drops in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Lights out checked in for Justin Jackson. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jones is checked in. Pass to Richards. Clock at 6. Here's Smith, poked away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Smart passes to Kabengele. Here's Cornette. Layman kicks to Cornette. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Smith outside. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
The pass to Smart. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a 3-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about 4-peat.
Hits it from 3-point range. And 12 points for Dennis Smith.
We know this. When Dennis Smith Jr. starts to roll offensively, he can rain it down from 3-point territory.
Here's Cornette. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now, here's Ball. Pulls up on the elbow. Unable to get that one. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Layman. Kicks to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Layman. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Martin finds Ball. And here's Smith. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story. Is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. And the Celtics making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Plumlee is checked in for Bottoms. And Ball subbed in for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Jackson. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Marcus Smart.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Kabengele. Brown down low. He's against Martin. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
That free throw good from Brown.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And Brown drops them both. Jones with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.